Hold your breath. The ultimate AI clash is here. ChatGPT 4o, DeepSeek, and Grok 3 are facing off in a no-holds-barred battle to claim the crown as 2025's best AI. We're not just talking numbers, we're showing proof. From coding snake games to generating art, cracking jokes, and racing against time, we're putting each one to the test, all in their free versions. So grab a seat. This is the AI showdown you don't want to miss. Speed test. Speed is king. To find out who's the fastest thinker, we threw a complex multiplication problem at each bot and hit the timer. First up, Grok 3. We typed in the equation, pressed enter, and before we could blink, Grok 3 had fired back an answer. Next, ChatGPT 4o responded swiftly, just a few seconds behind. Then came DeepSeek, and we waited and waited. It got stuck in a processing loop, trying to work things out. Meanwhile, Google Gemini tripped up entirely, showing a connection error despite perfect Wi-Fi. Result? Grok 3 takes the speed crown, but with a big wait for it attached, because speed means nothing without accuracy. Let's check who actually got it right. Accuracy test. We took the same math problem and double-checked each response using online calculators, and even an iPhone. Here's what we found. ChatGPT 4o's answer? Spot on. The digits matched exactly, even down to the last decimal points. Grok 3? Fast, yes, but off the mark. DeepSeek? All that delay, but still the wrong result. Winner, ChatGPT 4o. This round showed that quick answers are good, but correct answers are better. Image generation. We asked each AI to create a futuristic city at night. Think neon lights, flying cars, cyberpunk vibes. ChatGPT 4o came through with a jaw-dropping image. Skyscrapers glowing with digital ads, vehicles floating midair, and just the right amount of futuristic flair. We pushed it further. Add a giant monster. And it did, with perfect placement and lighting. Grok 3 sent us 4 images, but 2 had no flying cars. One stacked them on top of each other, and another had awkward lighting. Cool ideas, but the execution felt off. DeepSeek? It bowed out completely. No image generation, just a suggestion to try another platform. Result? ChatGPT 4o. He steals the spotlight again with its customizable and visually stunning output. Image reading. For the next test, we uploaded an image containing 10 hidden animals, a challenge in both perception and reasoning. ChatGPT 4o scanned it, spotted 7 animals in round 1, then nailed 8 on the second try. It actually refined its answer. Grok 3 flagged the image as potentially inappropriate at first, then misidentified 13 animals in a totally different image, many of them imaginary. DeepSeek? Once again, it passed, asking us to interpret the image ourselves. The takeaway? ChatGPT 4o showed solid visual reasoning, persistence, and actual improvement. The others? Not so much. Coding performance. Here's where things get technical. We asked each AI to code a fully functional snake game, complete with movement, scoring, and visuals. ChatGPT 4o delivered a clean combo of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, all in one go. We tested it live, and it worked smoothly. Direction keys responded instantly, the snake grew with every apple, and even the score updated in real time. Bonus, the code was clean, with comments that even a beginner could understand. Grok 3 gave us a working game, but it needed some CSS tweaking to look decent. It ran fine, but compared to ChatGPT 4o's version, it felt rough around the edges. DeepSeek offered separate files for each part, which could be helpful for developers. But when we tried running the game, glitches. The snake moved erratically, and the score didn't even show up. In the end, ChatGPT 4o proved it wasn't just fast, it was reliable and user-friendly. Grok 3 was decent, but needed polish. DeepSeek, good intentions, poor execution. Simplicity test. Next, we wanted to see how well these AIs could break down a complex scientific concept into something even a toddler could grasp. The prompt? Explain how plants make food. ChatGPT 4o and Grok 3 both reached for the same metaphor: a chef cooking in a kitchen. Simple and easy to follow. But while their explanations were clean and accurate, they felt a bit too straightforward, almost like a textbook simplified. DeepSeek, on the other hand, leaned into the creativity. It explained the concept in 5 kid-friendly steps, using emojis and cheerful language to keep things playful. It didn't just inform, it entertained. The approach was colorful, expressive, and ideal for younger minds or visual learners. Result? DeepSeek finally claims a solid win. Its ability to blend clarity with charm gave it the edge, showing it can teach without being boring. Creativity test. To test raw creativity, we gave the bots a strange challenge: create a human face using ASCII art, that is, pictures made from only keyboard characters. ChatGPT 4o didn't flinch. Within seconds, it generated a quirky, cute face made entirely from symbols. Eyes, smile, even a hint of expression. It was simple, but clearly human. Grok 3 hesitated. First, it asked for clarification. Did we want ASCII or an actual image? When prompted again, it did deliver, but the result looked more like a blob than a face. DeepSeek explained what ASCII art was, gave some code suggestions, but never really gave us a finished product. It talked around the task without nailing it. So who wins here? ChatGPT 4o, hands down. One prompt, one cute face. That's creativity and clarity combined. Humor test. Now for something lighter. We asked each AI to do 2 things: tell a Hindi joke, roast themselves in a single line. ChatGPT 4o went with a clever wedding joke, relatable, punchy, and actually funny. Then it roasted itself by calling itself a glorified autocorrect with a fancy vocabulary. Sharp and self-aware. Grok 3 gave a decent joke about a confused husband, which got a light chuckle. Its self-roast? Something about over-analyzing binary emotions. It was witty, but felt a bit too nerdy. DeepSeek surprised us. Its joke about a bus stop delay, where a woman quips that the bus won't move unless it starts, was simple but effective. And its roast, I think turning it off and on fixes everything, was relatable and funny. This round was close, but ChatGPT 4o and DeepSeek both earned a laugh, making it a tie for humor. Job security and the AI future. With AI advancing fast, we turn to a deeper topic. How do these tools impact jobs? Each AI shared thoughtful responses, but ChatGPT 4o went a step further. It offered practical advice. Upskill regularly, embrace freelancing, explore teaching, and always work with passion. It wasn't just giving a summary, it was motivating. DeepSeek took a more technical angle, mentioning how AI could replace small, repetitive tasks. Grok 3 emphasized its think mode to assist developers, not replace them. The big picture? These AIs aren't taking over, they're reshaping the landscape. Professionals who adapt will thrive. Those who resist might fall behind. ChatGPT 4o wins this round for delivering not just answers, but direction. After intense testing across speed, accuracy, creativity, humor, simplicity, coding, and image tasks, and now the final scoreboard. ChatGPT 4o takes the crown with 5 big wins: accuracy, image generation, image reading, creativity, and humor. Solid, versatile, consistently impressive. Grok 3 clocks in with 1 win: speed. It's fast, no doubt, but it struggled to keep that momentum across the board. DeepSeek scores 1 win too: simplicity. It shined when it came to breaking down complex ideas, but stumbled when execution mattered most. ChatGPT 4o isn't just a chatbot, it's a multi-tool. From polished snake game code to clever jokes and beautiful visuals, it proves reliable, engaging, and intuitive. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, it just works. Grok 3 delivers fast answers and raw coding power, but often needs polish. great for developers who like to fine-tune. DeepSeek brings depth and multilingual power to the table, perfect for niche projects and learning, but still struggles with execution in creative or visual tasks. The takeaway? Every AI has its edge, but if you're looking for balance, usability, and consistency in a free, latest-gen tool, ChatGPT 4.0 is the clear winner. Which one would you choose? Drop your favorite in the comments and let us know your own AI experience. Hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because more wild AI showdowns are just around the corner.